Hello everybody, my name is Craig Bennett, and today I'm going to get into a video on cryptocurrency, and this one is in mining. Now, in this we're going to get into profitability, some things that you can really do to push your profits to a new level, how to get into this, and a few other things. Note, this is not really meant for mining farms, it's just meant for the average person, because a lot of people, they simply do not have the funds to jump into cryptocurrency as it is. So they kind of need a quote-unquote free way. Even if they use their own computers to mine for stuff, they need a kind of free way to go about things to get, into the field and go from there. So as far as things goes, first things first is you need to know three things: the power costs, the usability of your machine as far as wear and tear, and the last is taxes. I say power costs and taxes is the most important because they're the easiest to figure out, whereas the wear and tear, that's kind of a luck based type of deal. So as far as the power, I was just either put a meter on your system or just do a guessing game on how much power it would cost and how much it costs you to run whatever amount of power, and that will give you a good understanding if mining is worthwhile. Now, on top of that, you need to throw in taxes. Now, of course, a lot of people say, oh, this is decentralized, or many coins are decentralized. Yes, but fact is IRS has kind of proven, well, that don't matter, and you kind of need to at least stay on top of things and be prepared at the end of the day. Note, some areas you don't really have to pay any taxes at all on cryptocurrencies, while other areas you heavily do. In the area I'm particularly at, mining is considered as a income tax, whereas trading and other things is capital tax. No, I'm not a financial advisor, it's just things I picked up. So yeah, that's a big thing you just need to keep in mind to see if it's profitable for you. Now, how do you get it to go to extra levels? So there's some cryptocurrencies you can't mine, and what I would recommend is mining the most profitable thing. However, keep in mind how most of this stuff works is you kind of need to use a pool to really get as much money as possible. But the problem is some of these coins, they take forever to pull whatever money out. So for example, with Ethereum, since one Ethereum is like $1,000 or whatever it may be, what the fact is a lot of pools, the absolute minimum you have to have that you had to mine in order for they to send it to you is 0.05 Ethereum. If you look at that, that's almost like $80 to $90 United States dollars. And the problem with that is, in many cases, many computers, you're talking about a full year or close to a full year. And in some lower end computers, you're talking about 2 years of just straight mining, no breaks, no nothing, straight mining. And that's kind of difficult to do. So if you pick a lower coin, while you make a little bit less or a lot less in some cases, you're most likely going to be able to pull it off much quicker. And like for example, I mostly mine Raven coin because the fact is I only need 10 Raven coins to pull it out into a wallet or exchange, and that's only about like what, $2 or $3 or something like that. So that's not that bad at all when you're looking at least in my opinion. So when you get a general idea of what you want to mine, you need to know where you can buy and sell it. So in this case, I can take pretty much most of the major ones, Ethereum, Ravencoin, and whatever, and put them on whatever exchange. Or I can use it on something like this, like a simple swap. So what I can do is I can throw it in here. Note that there is minimums, but I can find whatever coin I really want if I can't get on a exchange, and I can throw in if I got a wallet, if you don't, then get a wallet and just throw in a public address here. And how this works is basically you say, oh, I want to exchange this amount for this, and press exchange, and it will give you an address to send the Ethereum. As soon as it gets it, it will send out the whatever you asked for to whatever wallet you want. Keep in mind that there is some minor fee, but it is kind of worthwhile if you're doing certain type of trading. Whereas other is if you're gotten into like Binance or whatever, and you got a choice, you can actually send the currency there, cryptocurrency there, and you can swap it out for another cryptocurrency that you either might not be able to mine, or it's less profitable. They believe it's going to be more profitable down at the end of the day. So, for example, Dogecoin, I don't think you can mine it in, at least you can't stake, but I don't think you can mine it. Like, sorry if you can, but let's assume that you can't. And let's assume, I think it's going to go from right now, it's about 5.5 cents to 20 cents. Well, the fact is I can just swap out all the coins for that and go from there. Notes in some areas like the United States, that is a taxable event. Swapping coins from one coin to another is a taxable event, and it is worthwhile to record all these type of transactions. So, yeah. Now, as far as that goes, if we go into the miners itself, you have a few choices, and I like NightSash, the Bitcoin stuff, but the problem is there is better options at the end of the day. So the payout, in my experience, is more or less the same almost everywhere you go, but the problem is the transaction fee for Bitcoin is extremely high, whereas some of this other it isn't. So what you need to do is, first things first, is I recommend using a place like this that is meant for farmers. And what it is a lot of these, they will give you access to use their systems for free, assuming that you're only using one computer. Whereas, if you got multiple, then that's a different story. So in this case, what I recommend is, and I'll leave a link down below to it, is a site like this. Download it and get it running. And you might have to stop the miner. And the reason for that is you go to the edit configuration and go down and basically put in all the stuff that you want, and go from there. Now, as far as the pool, and this is very, very important, is you need to make sure that you put in a proper pool address and also put in your wallet address. So, the wallet, to find that, it's fairly easy. So in this case, I can go to something like Exodus, and I can go to receive. If I want this to be my mining wallet, I can copy that and make that into my mining wallet, or have it send stuff there. Whereas in this case, as far as the pool, I can go and click that. And what I need to do is find a pool that I'm happy with. In this case, I can use something like this. So if we go down to here, I can basically put in the stuff and go from there and be, happy and whatever. So yeah. Now, as far as that goes, once you got all that set up, let's go back over to here. A lot of these things, they will have somewhere on the top how much it's estimated your daily earnings will be. Notes that this is not like 100%, because right now I'm recording and stuff, so once I stop recording, this is going to be boosted probably about $5-6 a day. It's not a lot of money, so you're not going to get rich on this type of stuff, but it is something. And you can actually make at least some type of profit, better than nothing, and you can pay off your computer by doing this if you do it correctly. But anyways, like for example, like right here is $103. Most people are probably going to have your computers paid off in 10 months or 12 months, depending on things. So as far as that goes, a lot of time they'll have the stuff here, and once you see it going, you're pretty much good to go. Now, what I would suggest is go to the pool. In this case, we're using the 2 miners, and up here in the wallet address area, just type in your address And what you want to do is go to there, and I'm not really sure why it's not showing that, but anyways, you can see right here, okay, it's working, everything else, and we're good, so cool. And that's pretty much all you need to know from there. And you know that it's going to the right area, your miner's set up, it's doing its thing, you just leave it alone. Now, a few things to note is overclocking, fans, and stuff like that. Overclocking, I really wouldn't suggest this unless you know what you're doing. Even then, I kind of really wouldn't suggest it, unless if you have a specialized mining rig. But with that one in mind, you can just keep in mind on the temperatures and stuff, and just keep an eye on that. And if it gets too hot, you need to see if maybe you need to clean your PC if that's the problem, or maybe you're in a hot area and you just might want to hold off until a colder day or something else like that. Also notes things like the wattage and whatnot, and this will help you calculate the overall cost it is to you and your area. But anyways, as far as it goes, beyond this, it's pretty straightforward. Notes that for the wallet, you can have it go to the exchange. So yeah. But anyways, if you got any questions, anything else, then feel free to leave that in the comment section. Feel free to check out the links in the description. That will help you out with getting into bots, and also help you getting in exchanges and some other stuff, and might even give you a little bit in return for that. But leave a like, subscribe, share, and see you next video. Have a great day.